Neely, the quarterback, stands in shotgun formation. First play for the Blue Devils. He's wrapped up, pressured from the Spartans, and eliminated in the backfield. I think Will Ellis was first, and a host of Spartans come out firing on first down.
Yeah, John Thompson applied maybe the initial pressure there, and Will Ellis comes in for the cleanup work all over the field and use speed to beat you.
And it's going to be Andrews' number called again, breaks a tackle, and he is in for the first score of the night. Stuart Andrews strikes first, and Mountain Brook up 6-0 early in this playoff contest.
And so to finish the thesis, if you can run like that against an 11-man box, you feel pretty good about your odds going into this postseason. That is exactly what this coaching staff is out to do. It's, hey, let's find ways to run the ball. These guys some experience in the 6A playoffs.
Blue Devils have a 1st and 10 from the 31. They come near side, brought down. Big hit stick from Graham Smith, the guy who's battled injury. He comes up big on a first down stop.
And it just shows you exactly what I was talking about there with Graham back at middle linebacker. Miller Lee's able to set the edge right here and just feast that running back inside to Graham. Origin story
Historical deep dive into the archives. 2nd and 19 now. Here is the pass for the Blue Devils to the near side, and Miller Lee says, no, 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 stop right there.
Yeah, I mean, Miller, he's made a ton of plays this year, but if we're able to continue this lineup into the playoffs, just get ready for number 11 to get his name called. He's lined up here defensive end. He drops to the flat and is able to get in there thanks to Hayes Wendell containing the outside, forcing the play back inside, and he's able to just make a cleanup tackle and effort to bring up third. That was well done, well acted.
Spartans marching down to the 45, 1st and 10. It's a double fake and a pass complete to Colvin from Archie Andrews. There goes John into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, my only issue with that play is, did we call it too soon in the playoffs? That was well done. Archie Andrews has played a good bit of quarterback in his time. He's played a good bit of every position in his time. We run the reverse. They sell out for it, but psych, we're actually going deep to John Colvin.
On the stick right there. 3rd and 8. A little shuffle pass to the near side. Gaines Drew comes up with the tackle. Gain of 1, but it'll be 4th down.
And that was a great tackle by Gaines. An excellent job of understanding your role right there.
From the 17, kick is up. It is good. The lead extended 17-0. William Russ sends us into the break. Lots of two-sport athletes. You heard from our winner coaches, Coach Ransom, Coach Sarah Price, Coach Tyler Davis. And once again, we want to give shout out to Coach McGovern and cross-country boys and girls competing at state this coming weekend in cross-country, defending our titles. And here's Hoffbauer, former track member, on a 3rd and long, using his legs, extends the play, crosses the 20, inside the Royal Automotive red zone. 1st down, Spartans.
Well, Rocco faked the backside cutoff block and then almost jump cut around the defender and took off to escort his quarterback to the edge. You see 56 coming in there, cleaning up bodies, and he even gets hurdled at the end there by Caden. That's a great effort by the senior. We'll just call him an athlete now since he's playing all positions.
He has registered time at, I think, at least 3 different spots on the offensive line alone this year, and maybe some tight end as well. 1st and 10 from the 17 inside the Royal Automotive red zone. Vinson gets the carry, gets the call to the house. Trey Vinson punches it in. Touchdown, Spartans.
There we go.
The Blue Devils, 8:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. Pass tipped, and Miller Lee comes up, swats it away.
Just another great play from Miller, attempting to apply some pressure and realizing the ball was coming out quick, getting a hand up. Watch him stem up into the B gap right here, rushes, gets around his guy with ease. Then pretty much every city not named Birmingham or Tuscaloosa.
Hoffbauer on 1st down, throws long, got Colvin, and he goes 43 yards for the score. John finds the magnet that brings him to the end zone. Beautiful ball from Hoffbauer. and that is what we call cooking with peanut oil.
Yeah, you got two true bona fide football players. Caden Hoffbauer putting it on the money. Great spiral right in the breadbasket to John Colvin. He's getting so excited. This guy's working harder than, just as hard as all of his offensive line teammates and his other predominant blockers. And 3rd and 10.
From the 41, 6:11 to go in the third quarter. Spartan defense trying to get an Iron City stop and get off the field. Pass out in the flat to the near side. Gaines, Drew has the draw, draws the line.
Yeah, rinse and repeat there. User of the casted arm was Patrick Kime, who always had a cast on some part of his body growing up. But he could wield it on the football field, I'll tell you what.
Here's Gabe Smith
Go,
breaking
Gabe.
a tackle. Nothing but space. Gabe Smith goes 64 yards for the score, stretches out the lead for the Spartans, and my, oh my, how sweet it is, Gabe Smith.
Well, it's really special, especially when you can get a senior this late in the year in the end zone one more time. And Gabe probably didn't plan on playing much running back this year on the front end, but there he is doing his job, hitting the hole. Really did a good job of sending this one into the night.
Graham Smith puts him in a spin cycle. Hello, Graham.
Well, and a guy whose name we haven't been able to call all year due to injury that came in and is starting to get the hang of things here in the middle of the Spartan defense. That is huge for the playoff push.